How does one stay motivated throughout the recovery process? I have had my own personal experience that has shaped my view of how to stay motivated throughout the recovery process. At first, I thought it was setting particular goals in very specific timelines and continuing the momentum of success and goal achievement. And to be honest, for myself, I found that the more that I got, if I wasn't in a good place spiritually, if I wasn't in a good place mentally, if I wasn't in a good place emotionally, I would look at myself in the mirror and tell myself, you don't deserve the things that you have. And even worse, if I didn't get the thing that I was working for in the time amount that I had told myself I would achieve it, um, I would be very hard on myself. And I'd start thinking that I was a failure or that I couldn't live a normal life. I couldn't be a productive member of society. I couldn't be a successful student. I couldn't be a good father. I couldn't be a good husband. I couldn't be a law abiding citizen. Um, all these doubts started to creep in. And throughout time, I've learned it's not the goals or the status or the tax bracket or the property or the vehicle that I drive or the brand of the clothes that I wear. None of those things keep me motivated throughout my recovery process. What keeps me motivated is knowing what happens when I put a substance in my body, knowing what happens when I take a drink, knowing what happens when I engage in illicit drug use, knowing what happens and who I will become, the consequences and the behaviors of that individual and that course of action are what keep me motivated to not engage in those things. And so every morning I wake up and I say, I don't necessarily know what's going to happen today. I don't know how it's going to turn out. I don't know where I'm going to end up, but I can guarantee you, I know how it is not going to turn out. I know where I am not going to end up, and I know what I am not going to do. And I'm not going to engage in drug use, and I'm not going to make those same behaviors, and I'm not going to lie, and I'm not going to fall short on my responsibilities and my accountabilities, and I'm not going to end up in a place where I feel bad about myself and I don't like the person looking back at me in the mirror. So I stay motivated by knowing where I've been and making sure that I never go back there. And honestly, as long as I'm not back there, every day is a win. And I'm okay with where I'm at because tomorrow I can try again.